phone with my mom, and now I am getting ready to get started on making my vegan yogurt. I'm really jazzed about, I mentioned the other day I was thinking of making some vegan switches, not going completely vegan or vegetarian. I like to keep my situational carnivorous habits for barbecues and all-you-can-eat shrimp buffets. But I'm jazzed about trying to make my own vegan yogurt, because a lot of the non-dairy yogurts in the grocery store are A, incredibly expensive, and B, have a ton of added sugar, and it's like, it's really disheartening. So I started looking on the interwebs and Pinterest about making your own vegan yogurt, and I came across this company, Cultures for Health, guys. I am so jazzed about this. I'm hoping it works out. They have all these sweet little starter kits. This has everything that you need to get started making any kind of vegan yogurt you could want. You can use any kind of non-dairy milk, apparently. You know how Amazon will mambo combo things that you're supposed to buy together? So, they slated me into getting this one, which was actually pretty affordable. This is a yogurt maker. You can make any kind of yogurt in this. It's Eurostar one, but you basically need a stainless steel pot. This is the rate limiting step in terms of me successfully completing this, is the cheapskate shame sticky doodle. Like, why do they do this? It's like your punishment for buying things at a discounted price is the shame sticker, okay? Not only do they slap the shame sticker on here, but they put it in the worst possible place, on the bottom of the pot. Do you see that adhesive residue here? Yeah, I know they're great ways to get that off, but I don't have any of the reagents handy dandy right now, so I'm just trying to use blunt force. I mean, can you imagine if I put this on my cook stove? This is going to be a disaster. It's going to be a disaster. So I've got to get that off before I can proceed. All right, guys, so after about 45 minutes, I finally got that goo off. And do you want to know what actually helped me the most after just plain blunt force? A little Himalayan sea salt. Yeah. I gave it a facial, guys. I gave it a facial, a little microdermabrasion here. Now, I don't recommend scrubbing your face with this, okay? Don't go putting this on your face. So it comes with this Pomona's Universal Pectin. I've seen this in the grocery store, so this is easy to find. And you basically add 2 teaspoons of this to a cup of non-dairy milk per quart that you're going to make of yogurt. And then it comes with 4 packets of starter, and each packet will make up to 2 quarts of yogurt. Today I'm going to try and make 2 quarts of almond yogurt. So I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of this to 2 cups of almond milk. I just had a major culinary insight, though, that I want to share with you guys, in that I've never really worked with pectin before. It's over there it's over in the section where they sell like mason jars in the grocery store for canning and making jellies. This is the inside, guys. This is essentially the consistency of pudding right here. So, I mean, at this point, it's just almond milk and the pectin, but I'm burning this into my memory bank, because essentially at this point, you could add sweetener of your choice, cacao, make yourself some vegan chocolate pudding. You could add protein powder, you could add pumpkin to make a pumpkin pie like filling thing. So I heated up that pudding stuff along with the rest of the milk on the stove to 140 degrees, and then I removed it from the heat, and now I'm letting it cool to 110 degrees. And I've added, because the bacteria need a sugary snack, and I got unsweetened almond milk, I went ahead and added 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. This is the organic one from Costco. And then once that cools to 110 degrees, you essentially add your packet here. And then I guess you just add it to the yogurt maker. And now I've just added the little packet of the culture, which you can see here just looks like little white flecks. I figured you guys might want to see what that looks like, but yeah, so now I'm going to mix this thoroughly and then add it to the yogurt maker. All right, so I successfully put the yogurt mixture into the 7 little jars that came with the yogurt maker, and you just plug it in, and the instructions in the kit say that it should set at 108 degrees for anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. with the lids off. But this particular yogurt maker has a little timer on it, so it'll go off. And then I actually made, I guess, too much. Naturally, I'm terrible at gauging volume. But I read briefly online that this can be done in a crock pot. So I just dumped the rest in my crock pot and put it on the low setting. I'm going to check the temperature in a little bit with the thermometer to make sure it's not getting above 108 degrees. If it starts creeping up, then I'll just switch it to keep warm. But honestly, it's beginning to look a lot like yogurt. I just think this little yogurt maker is so sweet. It's so cute. And then the one that I'm doing here in the crock pot, I don't know. But this is what it's supposed to look like. Hey guys, I'm just in my laundry closet folding laundry. And I actually try and use my dryer as little as possible. My washer machine does a good job spinning out all the water. And so I usually just hang my clothes up wet to air dry, and that works quite nicely. And particularly my Carol Hockman stuff, I do not put Carol in the dryer. Nobody puts Carol in the dryer. Hey guys, so I'm all out of the shower, and I had an aha sort of moment, not to pirate Oprah, my favorite friend. I was doing some editing today and streaming Michael Pollan's food miniseries on Netflix, which I am a fan. And kind of strolling through some of your comments and trying to respond alongside. So I got a question about should we be drying off our skin after we put the moisturizer on with a towel? Something along those lines. I got another question about could my towels be breaking me out? Could the water that I wash my towels in be contributing to my acne breakouts on my back? And the short answer to all of these things is you don't need the towel, okay? So this is what I do. And the thing that brought it all home for me in watching the Netflix miniseries, Michael Pollan made some comment about the fact, he was talking, I think, about hand sanitizer and like our preoccupation with antibiotics, etc., etc. Oftentimes there'll be a problem, correct? And rather than just removing the causative agent, we come up with a solution, and the solution can be bought and sold, okay? And so this really comes full circle with the towel thing and your skin issues. And the gist of it is you really don't need to be toweling off. I know you're gonna look at me like I'm crazy, but guys, I don't use a towel on my body. I don't towel dry. What I do, so when I'm in the shower, I'm done bathing, I turn the water off, I grease up my body, okay? The water is not on, but it's steamy in there, and my skin is wet. I grease up my face. I put moisturizer on my face. I put thick, greasy moisturizer on my body, okay? And then I reach my hand out and I get one of these handy dandy t-shirts, okay? I've got tons of them. And I wrap my hair up in the t-shirt, and then I step out of the shower onto another t-shirt which I have laid out on the floor, okay? And honestly, by the time I do that, my body is 70% dry. There's no like active dripping, maybe a little bit of dripping, but not too much. And I step out onto the t-shirt, and then I kind of slide over to the sink and slip on my tank top and what have you. And by that juncture, my skin is 99% dry and it's super well moisturized. And that's the way to do it, I believe. That's the way that I've found works best for me. And essentially, you eliminate the need for a towel. You eliminate the need to wash this towel. Yes, towels can harbor bacteria and that flares acne. Depending on the detergent that you're using, could potentially be irritating your skin. Maybe the dye in the towel. I mean, there are a number of things that could be problematic with the towel. Okay, so you can buy Egyptian cotton that has been hand woven, and you can get the most haute couture, allergen free, mold free, whatever. And the bottom line is you don't need the towel, guys. You don't need to be towel drying. And you may say, well, Dr. Dray, you're a fraud. There's a towel on the towel bar in the background. You got me there. And here's why it's there. It's basically there for show because the barren towel bar looks odd. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go check on the yogurt. I think it's time for me to let it cool to room temperature for 2 hours, and then it goes in the fridge doodle for optimally 24 hours to let it sit. So stay tuned throughout the week. I think I'm gonna taste test it on Monday, so we'll let you know how it goes. But anyways, I'm going to conclude the vlog here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!